the midweek. Grace and peace, YouTube. Grace and peace. I am late because I would be in the mornings, but scheduling has been an issue, and so there I am. Now this fan is playing games with me, but hold on, let's get this Palo Santo stick going. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock. I'm super late. I'm usually here in the mornings on Wednesdays, schedule permitting, whatever. So anyway, we're going to be doing our usual. We are doing health, wealth, romance, and finance. And so I'm going to be using a newer deck, though this is not new to me. It will be new to you guys. And it is the Crystal Power Tarot deck. Because I figured, let's get some crystals going so we can work with that healing properties. And also we're going to be having a full moon in Pisces come Monday. So some of us could be feeling the brunt of it now. Hold on, let me fix this here. Yeah. And so some of us might be feeling some of that energy now. Full moons are very potent times for release. Not where it's a new moon, where you're, trying to usher in something that you haven't done, right? But this is about releasing things that no longer are working for you. Pisces is a water sign. And so with Pisces and the full moon, there could be some more of this, as we were talking about the other day, working with our heart chakra and giving us this hello one and only. So we're on Instagram as well as YouTube. I won't be long on Instagram here, so if you guys want to check out the rest of the content, I'm live on YouTube right now. It's Foxy Moon Premieres. That's capital FOXXMOON capital PREMIRE''S. So you guys can follow me there as I'm doing the reading. We're going to be doing a general reading for everyone. If anybody wants a mini reading after the general reading, they can do so. So just let me know in the message description here, and you guys can get the personal readings there. Now, so we got the full moon in Pisces coming up on Monday, right? And then towards the end of the week or the following week, we're going to be going into what we like to call Mercury Retrograde. And with Mercury, it's about communication. Retrograde means that the planet is just at a standstill. It's kind of working its way backwards. I have to get back to you as far as who and what planet is in retrograde, but I will let you know now. The full moon in Pisces will be affecting the feet, toes, and pineal gland. So some of us could be getting headaches. This is also tapping into that your third eye chakra, right? So there could be some vivid dreams coming up during this time. Lotus is in the building. Yay! My Lotus bomb. And ooh, Lady Fresh. Hello, ladies. So yeah, with the full moon in Pisces, there could be more some emotional stuff that we need to release and let go and let out, right? Mercury retrograde. Let me just see what Mercury retrograde is. What sign is it in? I want to say it's in Gemini, but hold on. Because this is the time where, it's not great for traveling. It's not great in regards to signing new leases, new contracts. Okay. Let's just see what is retrograde for September. Why am I writing backwards? I don't even know. The final, okay, so we're final cycle of Mercury retrograde, and it is in the sign of, let's see, is it Virgo? All right, so we're still in Virgo season, about to be going into Libra. Venus is entering into Scorpio, and Mars will be entering in Libra, all at the end of this month. So there's going to be a lot of planetary stuff going on. We're going to be dealing with more of the heart chakra. So we have a new moon in Virgo, but now what is this Mercury retrograde? We would like to know. Yeah, so communication could be off because Mercury is about the planet of communication. We want to work with our throat chakra, clear that up. I don't have the crystal. So sodalite is the crystal that you guys want to be working with to help with that throat chakra. And the full moon is going to be in Pisces, Mercury retrograde. We have the spring equinox, the fall equinox coming up on the 22nd. And Mercury retrograde is the 27th, and it is in the sign of Libra. Oof. So with retrograde and Mercury and it being in the sign of Libra, that is a very lovely sign, I should say, because Libra is about balance and being fair, the laws of Mayat. It's about truth and justice. Yeah, well, I'm late today. I'm the evening shift right now because this morning my little one is now in high school, so we have the scheduling going on there. So just going with the flow. So shout out to my family for letting me have my little time to slide in and do what I need to do. Thank you again to the ladies, Lady Fresh and Lotus. So anyway, yeah, with the Mercury retrograde being in Libra, sometimes this effect can be felt a couple of days before or even a week. Some communication issues could be happening, like technology. There could be some blackouts, some blurps in the internet world. Again, traveling could be an issue. All right. So if you booked something now, stay with it, but know if you are in that Mercury retrograde on the 27th and you're traveling, there could be some delays. We don't want to put that in the atmosphere, but just know that could be an issue. And signing contracts, you don't want to do anything new, especially with signing contracts, opening up new accounts, because it's really going to be a blurb, if you will. So we don't want to do that. All right. We got the fall equinox happening on the 22nd. So that's when the fall, I was going to say fall semester, but some of you could be going into a fall semester. So that's when fall starts, right? So that's harvesting. We should have been planting whatever it is that we needed to plant, whether it be for food, or if we're doing investments and we want to do some stocks, marketing, collecting coins, whether it be silver or platinum or gold. This is the time. This is the time. Big cat's in the building. Yay, my big cat. So this is the time that we need to be doing that. Okay. Then we also have the full moon, again, as I said, coming up on Monday in Pisces. And so full moons are already bring people some kind of emotional unbalance, if you will, or stability for some. Pisces is a water sign, so it is an emotional little creature. And then you throw the full moon on it. So some of us could be really having a hard time there. All right. So let's go ahead without further ado. King salute, King twin, salute. Thank you. Love and loyalty. Yay. Okay, the crew's coming through. The crew is coming through. Again, Instagram, if you want to check out the rest of the video, I'm not going to be long with you guys. Oh, my obsidian here. The Empress has come through the building. Yes. You guys can join me on YouTube. That's Foxy Move, the capital F-O XXMOON and a capital P. It's a space between that. So that's how you guys can find me on YouTube, so that we can get the rest of the reading going on. All right. So we're going to be tapping into general for the, this is not signs, although I did signs on Monday, was it? We're going to be doing finance, health, romance, and we're going to get an oracle for everybody out there. Anybody want a mini reading afterwards? Thank you, my Empress. Thank you. If anybody wants to have a free, but donation-based, if you will, you guys can do that at the end of the overall. All right, guys. Thank you so much, my Obsidian. Also, I have no problem sharing the wealth. There on Instagram, we have another fierce intuitive reader by the name of, and I will plug her name on YouTube. It's Obsidian Black Speaks _oracles. I'm going to drop that down in the link as well. Man, whew, she is not of this world. That's all I got to say. She be reading people. Ouch. All right. Don Philly's in the building. Salute, sir. Peace. Thank you all for coming through. All right. Let me, so yeah, I have no problem sharing this reader. We all here to get a little piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Get messages where we need to. Hear it from whoever it resonates. All right. So on Instagram, if you guys have Instagram, please follow or like or share, subscribe, whatever the case may be, whatever you feel like doing, guys. Check out Miss Obsidian. You know, I try. So wait, I got to put that little sign in there. And the fact that, you know, her name has obsidian into it, and I work with the crystals today. I'm going to be using the deck that is the Crystal Power deck, right? Because we need to be working with our crystals, guys. As I said, Mercury Retrograde is coming through. We need to have that sodalite crystal with us so we can speak clearly, speak our truths. Okay, I think I try to send it to you. I'm not, you know me, I'm not so savvy with the whole technology and links and stuff, but I'll try to send it out to you. Okay, let me just plug that in. Speaks _oracles. Yeah, so we need to be working with that. Okay. So who else is here? King Ramon's in the building. PYE, sir. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to be doing health. I'm going to be using the Crystal Tarot deck for health and the regular rigmarole, guys, for finance is the Seers deck. Of course, romance. And I will be clarifying with the Witches deck. All right. Okay, so let me see. YouTube, let me see if I can send that link. I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me type that in. Yes. No. I'm not good with all that stuff. Okay. So I don't know if that works. Oh, wait, okay. Oh, so one and only said that she needed the link. All right. So I dropped the page, the channel down. Hang on. Forgive me, guys. I'm kind of like up all this stuff. That's not my strongest point. So let's kick it in. I'm going to light up the Palo Santos just one more time so we can get this fresh energy. We got a lot of stuff coming up in September. At the end of September, that's Libra season. So I feel like there's going to be some justice and some truths. There's going to be a lot of things coming up through the pipeline or going through the pipeline that's going to be revealed. Spiritually speaking. Yeah, and I'm getting this, it's like a nudge. There's like this tug of war, which is actually playing out right now, but I'm feeling like Libra season is really going to be yeah, like all the hands are going to be shown. There's going to be some real truths. People are going to, could be political, whatever's playing out in the real world or the Matrix. And also within our families and our friends, like real, I'm not saying shady, but it's just, I'm feeling like you're going to see really what people are, who they are, what's their intention. Somebody had posted that there's an AI bot that they made, that they created, and she's Afro-Caribbean and she could speak Spanish, but they got her with braids and a bucket hat, and she's caramel complexion, but she's a robot. Listen, that's what I'm saying. It is weird times. So, all right, let's go ahead. I'm going to start off with health. Thank you, Big Cat. Yes, please get the likes up, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you know when I do go on, you will be notified. All right, so we're going to start off with health. All right, so we got the King of Cups showing up as I crack open the deck. Again, this is that Pisces energy, right? So for the full moon, some of you guys, like I said, could feel the effect of being full moons. For me, kind of knock me out. But some people are the reverse. They get Crystal Brujas in the building. They sometimes get the effect of feeling vitality. That is vital. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My words is not also great. But anyway, with the King of Cups, this is that Piscean energy. So, you guys could be feeling, some could be having fatigue, right? Because the full moon could do that to some of us. Again, we have a lot of planets that are just kind of going through some things. They're in retrograde. We got about 6 to 7 planets in retrograde. So, the Pisces energy, yeah, and it says about the pineal gland. So some of you guys could be getting some downloads while you're sleeping. All right, some messages from angels, ancestors, whoever you subscribe to. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what else is going on for health. Again, I'm using a new deck to you guys, but this is one of my oldies, and it's the Crystal Healer deck, tarot deck. All right, so what does the collective need to know in regards with health? All right, so be mindful about that. Oh, what would we have here? Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. I give and receive to the universe. All right, so it came out in reverse. The crystal or the gems that you want to be working with is malachite. All right, so this is your card for health in reverse, bottom of the deck. Listen, High Priestess, this is Piscean energy. Yeah. So again, as I'm getting I'm getting the lethargic, I'm getting the fatigue. You might be going through it now. Usually the full moon energy is a couple of days before the moon peaks, and then a couple of days after while it wanes. So you guys could be having this, again, tug of war in bed, like you're having insomnia, where it's like you can't sleep, or you fall asleep, you get a few little hours in, and then you're back up again. Naomi. Hey, Naomi. Okay, so again, guys, I don't mean to cut y'all off, but after the general reading, if anybody wants a mini reading, you can do so. Come through on YouTube, because that's where we get down at. So again, this light is bright. But the 6 of Pentacles is about reciprocity. It's about the giving and the taking, the giving and the taking. Sometimes, though, it can lean towards somebody giving more than actually getting and receiving. Okay. Yes, somebody's all right. So somebody out there is doing a lot of work. All right. This is time for rest and take it easy. It's not you being lazy. It's not like, you can't function, but your body's calling for you to rest. You're doing a little bit more, which is fine. You're putting out there, could be in regards to work. So some of you are, 6-hour shifts or doing 6 hours overtime. The body needs to rest. With this high priestess here, again, as I said, you could be getting a download while you're sleeping. All right. Spirit, that's how spirit talks to us, because sometimes some are not privy to see during the waking hours when spirit talks to us. Some are. But for the most part, they talk through dreams, signs, and symbols. So, you could be getting these, what you call dreams or downloads where, spirit is talking to you. Know that you gotta, listen, pay attention to whatever it is, especially your body. If your body's telling you to halt because you're doing like these 6-hour shifts overtime, you need X. You gotta take it easy. Now let's clarify, why is this here in reverse? Olarisha, did you see me on the other platform? Because I said hi to you on Brother Sabir's page. I saw you there. All right, so why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse, please? Yeah, this full moon for some of you is going to be, we got the shadow side here as I crack open the deck. This is the devil energy, Capricorn energy. Yeah, you guys are having a hard time with sleeping. Definitely getting that. I'm also getting moodiness, crankiness, and rightfully so. If you can't freaking sleep properly through the night, I don't know about you, but I definitely get cranky. All right, so let's see why. Why? Ooh, Rihanna, and she's a Pisces. Oh, okay, got you. All right, so Six of Pentacles, and that's about money too. The High Priestess jumped out. Well, not High Priestess, the High Priest. Okay. So clarifying is the High Priest. Hi, Springy. All right, we got the Ace of Cups here. Ooh, listen, you guys are going to be blessed. Yeah, somebody's going to be crowned. I think I talked about this on Monday for one of the signs. Somebody's going to be crowned into being like a high priest or high priestess. Or they're getting, then I see this King of Pentacles here. Or they could be getting a raise because you've been doing all that work. You've been putting that time in, doing those 6 hours overtime, right? So if it's not you being elevated into like boss status, this is just the fact that you've been making all this money, you've invested, right? This is the time for harvesting our money as well, putting those pentacles in, savings. So yeah, that's what's going on. But on a spiritual, because even though this is health, we need to take care of our spiritual health as well, right? Spiritually speaking, somebody is going to be dubbed priest or priestess. The download comes through. That probably is when they can do it. Now, I don't know about all that because I don't know. But this is what they're telling me. This is what's being shown. So, some people have to go through rites of passage or tradition, or I don't know how that is. But what I know right now, what they're telling me is that somebody is going to be ordained high priest or high priestess. Okay. Yes. Because you've been putting in that work. So whether you're going through a spiritual group or religious group, all right, for those who subscribe to that, you're moving up in the ranks. And if you're not, and you're just been doing all this spirituality, like cleansing yourself and just trying to be a better person, working with your energies, they see that up above. All right. They see it, and it's you, rites of passage is being put through that way. Again, I don't know how that all works. I'm just getting those. Somebody is going to be crowned. Okay. So Yeah, there's the keys here. Yeah, you guys have been doing, it's almost like playing Mario World or something like that, where you just get to the next level. And you've gotten so to that level where you are now in position where you can, you're doing readings, somebody's doing readings, somebody's becoming they could be doing a tarot reading. Tarot, they are tarot readers. But with this here, the pillars in the back, Libra season, again, as I just said, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. So you're being prepared. And by Libra season, I feel like this is when that being ordained is taking place. Okay. Well, excuse me, that health went so... That's for maybe a specific one or two people. You know, but bottom line is also, you know, guys, if you're feeling tired, acknowledge your body, because your body is a machine and you need to rest. For others in a very small group, it all is about spirituality. And you guys who have done that work, you are now going to be ordained, right? And not in that traditional sense of being ordained, but some spiritual stuff going on. All right, let's get to finance. Hello, Muslim Gichi. Salam. Okay, so we're working now with finance. And we're going to be using the Seer's deck. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, because you guys have been doing that work. I feel like overtime, you guys have been pushing that overtime in regards to health, but it could be making you tired. Also, I'm getting now, some people are working night shifts. Some people are working night shifts, and your body, your circadian rhythm, yes, is off. So throw the full moon in, throw the fall equinox and daylight savings, throw in the 6 planets that are in retrograde. Yeah, you're tired. Your body's tired. So let's see what's going on with finances. But you guys are getting that money. So the Chariot. And again, somebody could be getting a raise with that Chariot showing up, moving forward. All right. So let's see what the collective needs to know in regards to finance. Okay. Ooh, and the King of Pentacles showed up twice. All right. We got the Five of Swords and the Five of Swords. Wow. Five of Swords here on the clarifying deck and bottom of the deck for finances. All right. So, guys, your card is the King of Pentacles. And I saw that in the health as well. Yeah. So your overtime is paid off or paying off. You guys are coming into a cycle, right, where it probably wasn't working out in, you know, past couple of months, could have been 6 months, 6 years, right? So if we're at a job and now it's like 6 years time, there could be that process. I can't talk. Could be the possibility of that raise for you guys. Somebody is acknowledging, the higher ups are acknowledging your work ethic. All right. Possibly moving into a managerial or supervised position. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign energy, Virgo, right? We just left, well, kind of off the cusp of Virgo. So some of you, so some people for their birthday actually did a good thing and took some money and invested it or put some into their savings account. All righty. I like that. Let's clarify why this king is here. Five of Swords here at the bottom of the deck is this energy of, yeah, and see how he's tired, guys? You have done the work physically as far as, you know, with your job, getting that money, All right, as I said, some of you could have been putting 6 hours in overtime, not maybe at one time, but throughout like the week, breaking the hours down and being and just you're running your engine low, guys. So that 5 of Swords there is like, okay, you got to slow down. Enough of this grinding the gears is what I'm getting. It's time to chill out. Because look, King of Pentacles is just chilling. All right. He's got what was that dog's name? I forgot what this. Well, I don't know. Kobe came into my name. Page of Pentacles as I crack open the deck. Yeah, you guys. So this is again Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Heavy grounding. 10 of Pentacles again as I crack open the deck. All right. Yeah. So you guys are, you know, you're realizing that you need to save up that money. All right, because it's getting a little crazy out there. And we saw in Taurus season, Gemini season, some of us was a little splashy. That's right, Big Cat, a little splashy. So why is this King of Pentacles here, please? That was quick. All right, and then the Fool. This is like some... Okay. So while I was shuffling this deck, which is a fairly new deck to you guys, the cards are repeating themselves. The Fool I saw there, King of Pentacles. All right, so the card to clarify, guys, is the Fool card. Yes. Ooh, I like it. Definitely, you guys did investments. We have here the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. Right. That's right. So, you know, there could have been a loss in regards with money. And there is now going to be an increase in money, whether it be because you did this overtime or they're elevating to a, like I said, supervisor or managerial position. The Wheel of Fortune is that cycle. This is 10. So, and with the Fool card, it's the 1 or 0, depending on how you read it in tarot. It's that new beginning. All right. So again, we're coming into a full moon. Some of you guys could have been doing something this past new moon in Virgo, where these pentacles are being dropped and you did your investment. So kudos and good for you, because you doing the damn thing. All right. Aquarian energy. We just had some. Oh, Saturn is in Aquarian. So karma, as we saw with the devil and all that other stuff that I just pulled, karma is coming back to you guys, but not in a bad way. This is good karma. This is all that work that you've been putting out there. It's in reverse. It's all the work that you've been putting out there. And now it's your time to shine, financially speaking. All right. I like that. All right, let's get on to romance. Using the Angel Romance deck. I'm also going to be using the other little romance. This is love oracle cards, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Let me clear my energy, because I don't want to pick up. This is for the collective. Spirits, ancestors, and them. That's not me. All right. So let's go and see what's going on for the collective. Let your friends help you in regards to romance. I don't particularly like that card, but you know, if there's a situation in regards to romance where, you know, you need to maybe vent to somebody besides your boo thing, and this is a friend that's trusted, tried, and true, I don't see a problem with that. We also got passion here. All right. So I did a reading for all signs on Monday, and some of y'all Libras, I knew it was 2 or 3 other signs were going away on a honeymoon and vacation and all that good stuff. Okay. So new love is coming through for some. Mm-hmm. And for some, there's a reconciliation. Okay. Let's see. Deception at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Yeah, as I said in the beginning of this live, that Libra season is going to be showing you some things in regards to like eye-opening things. Pineal gland is going to be open. Heart chakra is going to be open. And there's going to be some truths. There's going to be some things that you're going to see that you were like, I didn't know. People, places, truth will be revealed, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what's going on with romance, please, for the collective. So, somebody you're messing around with now, if you have spidey signals, tingling inside, there was some deception going on there. And you knew it, but you couldn't just put your finger on it. It's like something's off, but you just couldn't put your finger on it. No, you'll see towards the end of the month or in the middle of Libra. Okay, so we got finances again and careers. Good. I like you. So bottom of the deck is unrequited love. Yeah, and the chemistry in reverse. So some of y'all are just working on those pentacles. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Then we got to express your love here. Mercury retrograde is coming up at the end of the month, so it might be a little harder for some to express their love. Okay. But yeah, with this finance and career, this is all this is running through your cards collective. It's running right through. This is what you've been doing. So, while romance might have had to take a little back seat, and rightfully so, because bills need to be paid. We don't got time. No romance without finance. I keep saying that. So yeah, this is what we're doing. And look at her, him or her, the fall. We're planting those seeds, whether it be food seeds or the pentacles. We're letting our money grow for us, right? Money mutuals, stock market, whatever cryptocurrency that's out there. This is what you're doing in this in the romance department, and it could be you having a partner. Now, it also at the bottom of the deck is that unrequited love. So there might be some person you're dealing with that's not on that same level of mentality about getting money, saving that money. All right. Somebody could be using your money, expunging all of that. This is where that loss is. And it's like, damn, now I got to go bust my butt off at work to recoup all this money that I keep losing. Or it could be you. So, whatever the case may be, it's, that love is not being felt. All right. Right behind that, I have pay attention to the red flags. We saw deception. So like I said, come Libra season, we got wedding right behind it. It could be even your spouse, somebody you've been with for a very long time that was like, but also, like I said, there's a new love coming through. So, we just want to keep our eyes open. But I feel like some of you dealing with somebody for a very long time, and their seams are going to start showing. You're going to who they is and who you thought they were and who they not. All right. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Right. So that's where this unrequited love, like, look, if you're not going to try to get this money with me, it's really not going to work out. We have to be on the same like-mindedness. All right. We got Page of Pentacles right here again. Yep. So you guys are doing that work and trying to keep, the finances afloat. Justice, as I'm cracking open the deck. Libra energy, guys. Yeah. Everything that you've been doing, whether it be, and Wheel of Fortune right underneath that. Everything that you've been doing for however long you've been doing it, it's going to pay itself off, especially in Libra season. Right now, you're probably not going to see it, but Libra season is going to come with some upgrades, whether it's spiritually, physically, financially, all right, and mentally. There's a lot of upgrades. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be seen and shown to us. A lot of truths. All right. The law of Mayat. Things are going to be balanced themselves out. Relationship wise, you know, if that's not working out, listen, I got my pentacles. You're the king of pentacles out there, ladies and men. Because remember, we are masculine and feminine energy. Don't matter if it's a male or a female. All right. You are not only financially stable or going to be financially stable, but you're mentally sharp. You're mentally stable. You've been strategizing all along. So, I mean, you know, exactly, Big Al. No romance without finance. Exactly, my Phoenix. As soon as you come through. All right, so let's get clarification now with this. I like how y'all been doing that though lately. Like Monday, it was like some people were just coming right on time onto their sign. It was crazy. As Brother Rich Mo says, spooky good. Crazy. Just doing the overall for everybody right now. I'm still on. No, I'm done with finance. We're on romance, and then we're gonna get an oracle, and then anybody who wants the reading. I think my Naomi out there said reading. So anybody wants their mini readings, you know how we do at the end. So I'll sign you guys up if y'all want. So today's the 15th. That's the 6th. 1 and 5 breaking down to 6. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let me just write this down, and yeah, you guys can hit up Big Cat and let him know if anybody's interested. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this over with, because romance is like the thorn in my side. But I like this reading. It's about money. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what else? Yeah, you guys will possibly be getting a raise. Here's this page of wands here. Getting, you know, that work that you've been putting in. And if you don't have that ride or die like that, it's like somebody's gonna have to kick rocks. You know, as the saying goes, you could do bad by yourself. All right, so what is this financial and career? You look at her face. Like, I'm tired of doing this damn thing and this MFer. I'm always, you know what? I'm getting this paper by myself. I'm getting this paper by myself. And no, you can't have none. I'm just, you know, making my own storyline in my head. I'm just reading her face. She's just like this. She's planting the seeds and like, this mofo. You know, guys, this could be you too. Like, this chick is just really just like, I'm doing all this for her, and she is unappreciative. She's not helping. She wants to be wined and dined. Well, how is that supposed to happen if we don't have any money? Oh, and we need to cut back on that too. That's where the money's going. Slow down, Smokey. All right, so what else? Ooh, yep, death card. And the moon. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the moon card. This is that Cancer Pisces energy. There's a full moon coming on Monday, guys. I'm telling you, things are going to be revealed. We got the death card here to clarify why finance and career is here. Scorpio energy. I am, disclaimer, I am not a relationship therapist or a counselor or any of that stuff. But, you know, you're just going to have to get, you know, you're going to have to rock out by yourself and get that paper on your own. Because somebody is not they're not mentally mature enough to, it's like they don't share the same goal that you're on right now. And for some of you, you've really been taking a lot of accountability or account of how you are spending your money, where you need to pull back. Right. So this may, and also that going out and, oh, let's go out and eat and all this other little fine dining stuff, that has to stop. That's why that death card is there. We're putting that to an end. So somebody, somebody else, the partner there is like, what? Having a little tizzy. Yeah, their mindset is not as yours. All right. So this full moon coming up in Pisces could definitely show you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio. We got Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. All right. So we got a couple of signs out there. Libra. That you could be dealing with, or this is your sign. All right. Yeah, you're going to see this person for who they really are. Like maybe you're going to be like, all right, you know what? I got to cut back on the spending and stuff like that. And that person starts acting out. Now you know how they really are. If you thought they were your ride or die and they were about it, this full moon is going to be exposing them. All right. So that is romance. Let me get the oracle, the other little romance thing. Right, Big Cat? Yes. And a friendly neighborhood, what is it? Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man message from Big Cat is drink your water, eat your fruits, because health is wealth, and take care of yourself. Ew. That's right. And sometimes it's like, forget about everybody else. I need to take care of myself. Right? We got cassette here, outdated thinking. Yes, whoever you're dealing with on that other end is just their thought process is not like yours. Their way of thinking is not like yours. You are this go-getter, and they're kind of just like riding the coattails, or they're so used to the way that you do things for them that they're just kind of like, but this is how we are. No, that's not. So let's go. What else is going on? Yep. Boat. Receiving what you need. Arriving, moving on, and closures. So y'all got to move on. You got to move on. Again, some are being ordained in the spiritual or esoteric world. So things are going to just be shifting. This full moon could be taking, as I said, it's about releasing. It could be taking some of these people out of your lives. Don't worry about them. Just got to worry about yourself. Because you're moving in another direction. Your train of thought is different. It's been different for the past 6 months or 6 years. Right? So let's see what else is going on. Yeah, with the pets too. So we got talking. Interesting conversion, waiting message. Wait. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. So this is the card that came out in regards to this romance, the finance and careers, and the bottom of the deck is love. Again, unrequited love. Somebody's just not doing it for you anymore. And I get that it's the train of their thought process. It's the way of their thinking is outdated. Yeah, with this Hierophant here, next to in regards to your health, guys, Hierophant has to do with traditionalism, whether it be for school, marriage, religion. Somebody has a very outdated way of thinking, or they're, again, being accustomed to the way that things were with you and them. And it's not anymore. There's a shift. There's something that's clicked in you that's like, I can't really do the same thing I used to do. You're moving forward. Whatever work you've been putting in, whether it be spiritually or physically, mentally, it's working. It's paying itself off. And, the people that we have around us is just not jiving. It's not It's like you're up here and they're there. And, you could bring a horse to, lead a horse to water, but you can't force them to drink it, right? So with this talking here in reverse, you're not doing any more talking. And as far as with the job, I'm getting that, again, you guys will be getting some type of a message, phone call, email during Libra season. But in regards to relationship, it's just like, I'm done, dada. I'm done. Then we got the Phoenix, right underneath all that in reverse. So not to call Phoenix out, but she could be like, listen, I'm tired of explaining these things. I'm not going back and forth with you mofos. Could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship. Could be your loved ones, family members, friends. But if we're putting it into a relationship, it's like, look, that's it, right? And the full moon is coming up, so you guys will be seeing the lights. All right, that's right, big cat. So let's see. I feel inclined to do a wisdom and an angel, because I feel like some of us, those who are going through this elevation in regards to spirituality, angels need you to hear a message and get a wisdom in as well. So let's get wisdom first. I'm gonna charge my phone. Yeah, if anybody wants a little mini sign up with Big Cat, I appreciate Big Cat today, this evening. Of course, my Lotus is always on deck. All right, so let's see. Not for you. As I crack open the deck, not for you. Number 6. Today is the 6th. 15 breaking down to 6. So, somebody probably gave their last warning, for better lack of words. Somebody gave that last look. That's it. I'm not going back and forth with you. Others could be have given their last 2-week notice, right? Because maybe it didn't work out in this job, or that's what I'm saying. You're going to be elevated to something else that probably is in a managerial position. So you are leaving a job that you were at probably, like I said, for 6 years, all right, 6 months, but you are being elevated or promoted, for better lack of words. Okay, not now. Why? Because Libra season is coming. All is fair when it comes to Libra season. All is just. All right. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Okay, so let's see what is the word from Officer Bird. What's his tip for today? If y'all know that, that's kind of like the tri-state area. Back in the 80s, it was this little bird. Anyway, Thinker is your card, guys. Thinker, 44. Some of you could be 44 right now. And we got In Between Worlds, bottom of the deck. I cannot make this up if I wanted to. Let me, and that's breaking down to 3. So again, you've been doing this work esoterically, spiritually, physically, mentally. I have to pause for a second because this is very heavy. This is layered. Layered. Right. So now I'm going to talk about work. Some of you have, like I said, probably given in your notice today with this thinker. And you telling people, toodles, I'm done with this ish, right? Look at these blocks right here. That's what I'm saying. This is elevation. This is elevation. If you put in a position, if you've given your resignation to a previous job, it's because you're moving up. That's going to bring finance, but it's also putting you in a status of like a boss. And then between worlds, the bottom of the deck, this goes back to that somebody being crowned a priest or priestess. That's what I said, in between worlds. They can't, spirit, angels, source, and everybody else that we subscribe to in the ether world or astral world, they can't talk to you in the physical, right? And if they do, it becomes signs and symbols, numbers, right? But for me, what I'm getting is that some of you are going to be getting that tap in the head during sleep, because that's how they can talk to you in between worlds. At least that's how they talk to me. So yeah, this is that being elevated. Very nice. Okay, and let's get an angel for you guys. Yeah, I like that. I'm getting Aquarian and Gemini, right? Because they're always in their head, and Libra. So, you know, Libra season is going to be one for the books. All right, let's get an angel answers, and then Phoenix. Ooh, Vidal. Hey, Vidal. Whoa, big cat said, me too. I want a little reading. Okay. Vidal, good to see you. Salute, sir. All right, let's get this angel. Ooh, choose a new direction. Guys, like I said, if I wanted to, I couldn't make this up. And I don't want to make it up. I'm speaking the truth. They're telling me what y'all need to hear. New direction, a big happy change. Come on. Stop playing. All right. I like that. Now I'm like, woo, I can't wait for Libra season. Bottom of the deck, if you believe. Some of us are not believing right now. But you'll see. You'll see the light. Yeah. Here we go. Yes. Empress. For me, I read it as Empress. Exclamation point on the yes. It came out in reverse. Why? Because some of us are having a hard time. Meditation brings answers, guys. Bottom of the deck. Another way that, you know, angels could talk to us is through meditation. Not only in the dream state, but in meditation, right? So this came out in reverse because some of us are not believing that these things can happen. We're feeling a little doubtful. Again, with this full moon in Pisces, it can bring us to get a little emotional. It's okay. It's a wave. We ride the wave because, like I said, towards the end of the month into October, you guys are getting an upgrade in almost everything: finance, spiritual, mental. You know, and if this person that you're dealing with the unrequited love, they might get kicked to the curb too. I'm just saying. Or if they're not, they're going to be on the back burner because time waits for no one. You need to move forward. If that's where your road and your path is taking you, your destiny, you need to go there. Some people are just put in your path as a stumbling block. You can kindly step right over them and keep it pushing. All right, guys. So that is it for the overall. I like it. I feel like, you know, most of us, most of you guys have been really being diligent and putting the work in. And for that, salute. It's because it's not easy. It's hard work. Some of us have sacrificed time with family, time with friends, sacrifice sleep just to make ends meet. All right. But your work is not going unscathed. It's not going unnoticed. If anything, it's going to be noticed. And if you can't be in the job where it's not noticing and you're not getting the money and you put in for a new position, it's going to happen. You'll be getting some messages soon. And also, you know, kudos to the ones that are really, you know, going to get tapped in, ordained, or they're stepping into a high priestess status. Like that's, wow. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to close that out. And I will start off with Miss Phoenix. Okay. Where is this card at? Very, very nice. Do you have a preference, Miss Phoenix? Are we doing Cleo? Are we doing witches? No. I give my preferences to my ladies. Anybody. Well, those who, you know what I'm saying. Now, where's this deck at? All right, let me write down the name so I don't get thrown off as well. I don't want to miss anybody here. Okay, so we have Naomi. All right, so Phoenix is up. Then Naomi and Shocker. Whoa. All right, let me grab a little sippy. All right, and clear this energy out. All right, so okay, Phoenix says she don't give a damn, just read it. Don't matter what card it is. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna use the energy. Hold on. We're gonna get an overall here. What's going on with this romance? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna use a different deck, an energy deck. It's the Energy Angels. As soon as I crack open the deck, Door to Spirit. This reading is for Naomi. I mean, Phoenix. For Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Door to Spirit. We already know. So let's see. What is the message here? Ooh, door to romance right under that. Okay, Phoenix. It's already. I gotta turn the fan up. Lord have mercy. We got the solar plexus chakra working through. I think that was a card for you as well, once upon a time. And then throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Right. All right. So what is the card, the message here from Miss Phoenix? I'm feeling like it's self-help, but it's like you're helping yourself, not self-help where it's like, oh, I need to. Does that make sense? Or is that like an oxymoron? Like, how do you self-help yourself? Listen, it's 9 o'clock. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this with that daughter romance, the solar plexus, the throat chakra. You had 2 archangels that showed up, and then door to spirit. So it's like self-help for some reason. If that makes sense, it's going to make sense for you. Ooh, walking away and thinking, man, the world, bottom of the deck. All right. So this is your card, walking away. Whatever it is that you're doing, the world, you're walking away, and the world is in reverse. So whatever was your world, and also getting, then here's that Virgo element here, the Hermit card. So there was like the it's like reflection, self-help, where you took account of, again, not my circus, not my monkeys, not my demons, that kind of thing. I'm not effing with that anymore. So you're walking away from the places, the people, the things that were like your old world. Yeah, and then look at you. Like, look at you. How are you in the picture? Like, with the gown and everything. Okay. Little spooky witch. Let's get clarification. Why is this here? 27 is 9. So that's, yeah, new beginnings. You're walking away from the things that you like, whatever. Yeah, six of swords. Whatever was rough, rocky, turbulent, turmoil, arguing, bickering, moving away into calmer waters, or you've moved away into calmer waters. What is she got a sword here, or is that the gate? No, that's the gate. Yeah, and the gate is closed behind her. So, you know, it's that closing of the chapter of what you deemed was your world. People, places, or things. Got butterflies here as well. And the dragonfly. Yeah. You telling people off, telling them about themselves, speaking your truth. It's just being upfront, like being blunt about it. It's not even being nasty. It's just you're speaking your truth. Okay. All right. So what is this walking away, please? Being accepted or getting kicked out of the boys' club. I don't know if that means what that means. Okay, why is walking away here, please? Yeah. 8 of Swords. Yeah. You definitely have done some communication to certain people. 9 of Cups, bottom of the deck, where you weren't feeling content. I'm getting that it was like this, whatever was making, yeah, Hermit right behind it. So definitely Virgo season. You took account of what is going on with this with the 7 of Pentacles. You took account of who's really, again, who's your ride or die, who is taking up your time and not in a good way, right? Who is like, because currency, you know, money, time is money, right? So if somebody's messing with your time, they're messing with your currency. Not so much financially. They could be messing it up financially. But I get that, you know, this Virgo season that happened is become an eye-opener for you. Where it's like, I'm not settling for, even if that made me feel good, right, with this 9 of Cups here, you're good to just walk away. All right, the 8 of Wands is about communication. Spirit, this could have been your own intuition telling you, nah, this is not for me. These people are not for me. All right, and it's been made very clear. There's nothing in the air. There is no guessing. It is you telling somebody or telling them what it is. All right, let's get a wisdom for you, and then I am done with your reading, Phoenix. Thank you. Whoa, big Big Willie's in the building. Yay, my Big Willie. I didn't want to miss anybody. Okay, so let's get a wisdom. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tick tock. Crack open the deck. Tick tock. Yeah. Time. Somebody is with the thinker here. Again, time is money. Time is currency. And somebody's just saying, yeah, truth be told. Like I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Don't want to. And then we got the yang here. Yeah, that's that boys club again. So could be you're tapping into your masculine energy. Yes, tapping into that masculine energy where it's like, I'm not having any more of this bullshit. You guys are not going to be taking advantage of me. All right. You know, this being comfortable, like you gotten out of that comfortability and you're fending for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. So that masculine energy could be coming through right now. Although you're dressed real feminine, like. All good. All right, so let's get a card here for wisdom from Miss Phoenix. Okay. No place like home in reverse. Bottom of the deck, a message in the bottle, and milk and honey. You are at a point where you're like, I don't care about the comfort, because the comfort is what kept you in this. Everything is good, so you have to bite your tongue down and just not say what you mean to say. That home feeling and stuff, you don't care about that anymore. You've went through that, right? Because she's coming out of that. She's walking away. She's walking away from the world. Where's the world? Anyway, you're walking away from that stuff that was comfortable for you. Because in a sense, it's almost like that was holding you down. That's where that time and energy was residing. So it doesn't matter. Home is you, right? We know this. Home is where the heart is, and our heart is with us. So it doesn't matter about, all the partying and the bullshitting and all the get-togethers and people. You make your own. And that's what it is. You're making that where this milk and honey, you're seeing shit for what it is. Oh, Phoenix, you got me out here cursing. You're seeing shit for what it is. Right? And the message in the bottle, right next to it. Now, you know what that is, where you're at. And there literally could be a message coming up out of nowhere, letting you know something that will resonate with you. Now, what is this number here? This is the number 50. And when we break that down, that's about change and conflict. And so you have been through all that. That's why it's in reverse. You've been through it. I like you. This is that hermit too. So Virgo season, you could have been going into some isolation, but hermit, it's about getting away from other people, getting into solitude and tapping into that pineal gland. So look how he's high. Look how this little house is high up. Look at how the hermit is. All right. So that's you doing your reflection. Yeah. And the moon right here. So full moon in Pisces, you too could be getting a download and getting some messages, tapping into what confirming what you've been going through, or letting you know. Priesthood, you know what I'm saying? All right. So that has been Phoenix's message. Great, good. Thank you, Big Cat. Yeah, it's the skincare and the lighting. Because otherwise, looking like a wreck. All right, awesome, good. Oh, what? Shut up. Wow. Awesome. Phoenix just confirmed something for me. Thank you. She said the condo is legit up on a steep ass hill. Look at where this house is. This little condo, this little house. Salute to One Man Band. Salute, sir. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I can't. And then the wands are in the air. That's what I'm saying, like. I couldn't make it. And I thank God. Thank you, Spirit God. Thank you, Even the Stars. Because this it's just for real. Like, what? I didn't know that. Okay, so Miss Naomi, she's here. I came to show. Oh, one man. Listen, I set my notifications or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to catch up with y'all, but I appreciate. Thank you. I'm gonna spray again because I feel Naomi coming with that stuff. Naomi coming with it. We kids. Let's see. What are we working with? I'll do Kipper's deck for Miss Naomi. Okay. Now, Unless you have a question, though, I don't want to take away if you have a question specifically. You know how we do. We do the freestyle. All right, we got family room again with the mature man. This reading is for Naomi. That's what I said. I feel this little heat. Ooh, with the wealthy man. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. Let's see what this is going. We got poverty right underneath that. No, it's okay. One man band is all right. I try to get to people's platforms, but listen, we all human. We got scheduling stuff. We're family stuff like that. It's like ain't that is dissing people. But I don't even be trying to be on social media sometimes too. That's just like, all right, hold on, Naomi. I gotta plug in my computer before we get shut down. All right, so we saw poverty there. All right, let's see what else is going on. Woo. Thoughts. All right, let's see. What is it? Okay, we got expectations in reverse. This is what it looks like. This is what it is. This seems like a personal reading. And we got thief, bottom of the deck. See, I knew it with Naomi. I knew it. Because it's like that's the story that has been told before. Right. So with this expectation here, this is 28 breaking down to 10. So this is a cycle that's coming through again, with that thief, the time we got official personnel, or what is he? Official person. And then family room right underneath that with the main female. All right, Naomi, this is really your personal reading. So yeah, I'm getting that also. You turn your back on somebody, that time is currency. That time is energy. With the expectation there, it's like you see them. That's what I'm saying. If you're not seeing them for who they are now, come this full moon, is going to shine. The Libra season is going to shine a light on this person who's been taking time. They like to occupy themselves with other people, and you don't have time for that. You really don't. Let's clarify what's all this about. 24 breaking down to 6. 6 months could have been dealing with this. 6 years. Oh, the 24th. Now hold on a second, because I think that's when the full moon is. All right, so that's next Friday. That's coming after the Fall Equinox, going into Mercury Retrograde. So there's going to be things, an eye opener for you as well. What do we have here? Child at the bottom, underneath all that. Yeah, you're not dealing with the childish ways. This person could be very immature mentally and emotionally. All right, let's see why it's expectation here in reverse. You've been very patient. Yeah, very patient. Then we got 5 of Pentacles here. This is that feeling lack. This is that person stealing, the time. So 11, 5 and 6, 11. So if 11 is significant for you, 11 months, 11 years, okay? But, you know, that feeling isolated, feeling not wanted, not loved. And your shoes are busted. Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, that's that slow moving. You know, it's like you sat back and kind of just stuck with this kind of energy for a while, but it's like, you know, now, like, I expect nothing. You know, you can see that. Yeah, here we go. Ace of Swords. You see the person for who they are, what they are. You could have had your epiphany during Virgo, and if not, you're going to be getting that eye opener very soon, whether it be in the full moon this Monday in Pisces. Could be a little emotional, so you could be sitting there getting a little emotional. It's all right. But know that you are going to be getting clarification that this person is, you know what they are. And this is Libra, all right, in communication. Mercury retrograde coming up towards the end of the month. So there's going to be a lot of, I'm getting truths, right? And not only the truth, but it's you going to be speaking your piece. How peaceful it can be, it's up to you. But you're going to be speaking your mind. Let's see what's going on then. With expectation, please. Yep. 3 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. No more working this out. No more sleepless nights. No more trying to be creative or just trying to incorporate this person, because the card to clarify is the 8 of Cups. Again, emotions. But this is walking away from persons, places, or things. In reverse, it's that having that hard time of walking away. Again, because it's, you know, it's that I've been, you know, I'm getting indoctrined. Like your mind has been indoctrined to deal with this type of behavior. But you're going to be coming to this truth and knowing that it's not you, it's them. They're a thief of time. They're a thief of your time. And you know, eventually you're going to see this, and it's going to be very soon, because I said Libra season's coming up. All right, let's get, I would like to get you an angel oracle, because we need some angel answers here. Wow, okay. Okay, Miss Naomi. What? Oh, eagle. I'm like, what big cat? What bird are you talking about? You out here calling people birds? What? Yes, the eagle. An eagle is what? Truth? Or is that, well, we know the owl is about wisdom. All right, so ask, so as I split open the deck, ask for help from others. So, you know, this could be the time where we're having, during this kind of emotional turbulence, it's not relying, but asking family, you know, or talking to a best friend for that support. Also, I wrote guides here. That's also speaking to your angels. That's why I picked the angel deck. It's you know, getting in prayer and asking for that strength. And if you believe. Mm-hmm. Okay. No need to worry. Beautiful. Yep. Okay. So what is the angel oracle for Miss Naomi, please? Oh, you got 2 cards. We'll take it. Opportunity. And the bottom of the deck is look for a sign. It's in reverse. Yeah. And the cards that came out for you are in reverse, because I'm getting that this is a moment. It's like, all right. So the first card that came out for you was remain positive. It's in reverse. And the second card is weight, again, with that sword. And the look for the sign is the bottom of the deck. It's because these things are not being, it's like you know it, but you're waiting for clarification. And I'm getting, if not by the full moon, remember that energy encompasses 3 days before the actual moon, before the full moon, and 3 days after, right? So there's going to, that's when you're going to be getting your signs. You could be getting your signs now, but it's like, it's almost like that, trying to put your finger on it, but you can't, right? Or just kind of being stuck in that I'm, indoctrinated into this type of behavior, into this pattern. But come next week and going into Libra season, there's going to be a lot of more truth uncovered for you. And right underneath the look for a sign, it says let go. And that's what I'm getting. It's that you walking away from that type of situation. And if you're not physically walking away from it, you are mentally and spiritually checking yourself out. All you gotta do physically is, along the after the spiritual and the mental is then the physical. So, these being in reverse, it's like it's hard to remain positive when you're going through the storm, when you're going through the eye of the storm, right? And it's like, wait, but it's in reverse. And so it's like, you can't wait for all this to end. You can't wait for it to happen. So you're kind of like just in this moment of, you have to be in it, be present and be still, but know that your path is opening up for you. All right. Okay. So that has been Miss Naomi's reading, and hopefully that makes some more sense. Okay. Thank you, Big Cat. All right. So Big Cat is next, and I believe last, right? I don't think we have anybody else coming through. So I think I will use, hold on, let me use this other deck for you. I'm going to use the other energy, angel energy, for Big Cat. Okay. All right, so let's use the energy deck. Ooh, we got, as I crack open the deck, woman holding a heart. Okay, Big Cat. 44. So that person could be 44 years old. All right. Also getting mother energy. Okay. We got thinking woman here. All right. So there's some feminine energy coming through. Yeah, appreciation. So, Big Cat, you could be in your feelings, right? And that is more emotional. That is the feminine energies. Nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm getting that energy coming through. We got Archangel Uriel, the 7th chakra. So this is that crown chakra. And if that's the case, yeah, it's like you're getting like downloads where it's like you don't understand what's going on, right? With the crown chakra, there's just things coming to you and you don't know like what to make of it. So it's like causing this emotion, but not in a bad way. It's just like, yeah, the heart chakra. It's working on your heart chakra. So you're feeling like overjoyed is what I want to say, like overjoyed. And if it's not, and it has to do with a female near or around you, then she's showing this love towards you and being more like in that moment with you, if that makes sense. All right, so let's see. Let's get your card out. So what is the message here? family. Love it. All right, this is also 10 of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water sign energy. Ooh, daughter, personal healing and happiness. That's what I'm saying, big cat. That's what I'm feeling. And what's the bottom of the deck? Cornucopia. Blessings. Woof. Blessings. So blessings with family. This is blessings with spirit. All right, we got master number 11. Yeah, healing of ages. Right underneath that. Also, come, quote unquote Thanksgiving time. There could be some abundance coming through. A baby. Take that how you see it. Yeah, and spiritual. So either you've made some spiritual connections, like soul mate friends is what I'm getting, or you're going to be blessed with that type of family coming through. But just know that however this is, it's like there is no negative. I can't even talk because it's just like it's overjoyed. So you could have met some people who you just like flow with, spiritually speaking, like they touch your heart chakra, they reach your heart chakra. And it's almost like, yes, I'm in my element, I'm in my place. And if that has nothing to do with the spirituality aspect of it, but I'm getting that it is because with this healing here, this guy kind of looking like Jesus, and that heart chakra. Yeah, this is spiritual, and physical. This is this is the family unit. So you guys are coming out of getting like turbulent as well, but it's like smooth sailing from here. Again, I'm getting that overjoy. Why? Like I can't even talk because it's like that heart. It's like you want to cry. This is what that feeling is. It's like it's so happy. It's so, you're at peace with the people that you're around and who you're with your family. It's just like you get sentimental. And we're coming into this new moon, the full moon in Pisces. So waterworks could start happening. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's clarify a little bit more. We got 4 here as this unit, the square. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Again, Pisces. So, it could be, if it's not somebody close to you who could be a water sign. All right. But this is that Pisces, Cancer, mother. Again, if it's not about a woman, like in a relationship, I'm getting mother figure. Mother is showing this affection. Mother is showering this love. Mother could also be sending some, helping you financial, like stability. Or if it's not having to do with money, it's that she's fine. It's just, I can't talk. She is finally being stable with her emotions. Yeah, it's like this doting. Somebody wants to do for you now. And there's a feminine energy. Somebody wants to do for you. Okay. And it could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All right, let's see. Why is this 4 here, please? Wait, what? So is that happening? Big cat. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. With the Hermit. All right. So yeah, some decisions that had to be made. You just going within yourself, though, spiritually speaking. Yeah, we got the World. Big cat. I love this reading. Look we got the World card here. It's your time. It's your turn. I think you had this card once before. So this is spiritual as well. It's not only just physical, but this is like spiritual family coming to you, or you've met them and it just makes sense. And these people are very supportive of you, with you, for you, and your family. This is that cycle. I like it. Okay, I'm like, what? Big cat. But you know, but abundance, thank you, Muslim Geechee. But abundance, you know, could mean fertility, but you know, abundance is everything, like cornucopia, right? So food supplies, you know, spiritual, just blessings though. That's all that is. It's just blessings, really. Okay. So why is this happy family here? And I think we talked about doing a trip where you needed to like go to family, go to the ancestors. All right, so the King of Wands is here in reverse. This is what he looks like upright. This is that fiery sign. So what are we? 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. So this is that Aries. Who else is in the fires? Leo. So you showed up in your reading as Sagittarius. So there you go. All right, as the king. But I'm getting that with this happy family. So the king of air, this guy here, for me, he's a little spicy. You know what I mean? He's a little sexual, whatever. That's how I read him. But 10 of Pentacles here in reverse, you know, again, has to do with family, but it doesn't necessarily have to be physical blood family. This could be spiritually speaking. That money doesn't buy happiness. We know this. Money doesn't buy love. So these people that are coming to you, it's out of sheer love. This isn't people buying their way to you or you buying your affection to them. I'm getting with this King of Wands here. It's that ego is being put to rest. And we're working with our heart chakra. We're elevating that ego, putting that ego down to rest, putting the little line for a second and just feeling this love and feeling, it's just people like doting on you. Like they just, you know, if it's this mother figure that just wants to shower you with love. And it's like, it's coming from the heart. It's not, you know, buying for affection. It's coming from the heart. All right, so let's get you an angel card because I like that. You're an Aries. Yeah, let's go ahead. Muslim Geechee, it's all you see how everybody is nothing. I don't try to go in too deep. All right. So within the next few months, Big Cat, whatever it is that you're working on, or with this spiritual family, because that's what I'm getting as well, within the next couple of months. So we got October, November. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Or if you met them, you guys are going to be meeting up again, you know, feasting. Okay. All right. Let's say not the right time in reverse. It's not. And take action. Yeah. That's why I said whatever you've done in the past, this is your karma, but the good karma coming back to you. Also, you know, there's a lot of layers going on here, a Big Cat, because I'm also getting that mother figure, right? And so in the past, it might not have been the doting mom. And now it's like, this is what's happening. If not, then it's a relationship. And this person, this, you know, mate is showering you with that attention. All right, let's take that card. Yeah, forgiveness. All right, so that's coming through for me. Reading mother figure, that could have happened. Now, it doesn't necessarily be your blood mother. It could be a motherly figure to you, aunt, grandmother, sister who's like older. If this is a mate, she's really motherly. And then we have here peaceful resolution at the bottom of the deck. Right. Because now once we do this forgiving, we get peaceful resolutions. Things could turn around differently now. There's not this hostility. There's not this, Leo, right? It's the more calmer waters. It's the just being more, loving with this forgiveness card here. And then resolutions, and then get more information right underneath it. And this could be with you. We talked about the ancestor visits, right? Going back to where the roots are. So to get more information, you could, how travel now is kind of weird and whatever. So, if there's somebody who's in the family that can give more information, historically about the past, your past, there might need to be some ancestral forgiveness as well. And you could be that one to do that. Breaking what they call generational curses. So there's a lot of layers going on here. I like it. All right. So that was Big Cat's message. And it looks like Muslim Geechee said he wants to Oh, nice. Oh, where are you? Okay. In Africa. What part Muslim Geechee? Geechee's like down the south, like the North Carolinas and stuff that they use, right? Not that they use, but you're very welcome, Big Cat. Historically, I guess it was like the Gullah Geechees, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, right? Okie dokie. So, and also, wait, before anything, so I want to give a very humble thank you to Miss Naomi and Miss Phoenix for their contribution. Thank you for the donation. Okay. Yes, that they were down there. So what part were you? Oh, in Charleston too, right? Lotus, thank you. Senegal, West Africa. Okay. Medina? Never heard of it. West Africa. Now, is that Senegal? Isn't that coast? Is that coast? West Africa? I need to just charge it instead of trying to put it up there. That's interesting. Thank you for enlightening us, Muslim Geechee. Thank you. Friendly reminder from Big Cats. We need to drink our water, eat. Health is wealth. Eat fruits and take care of yourself. And also, Big Cat, to add on to that, people, what I've read is that we need to be drinking room temperature water for digestion purposes, and not drinking cold water or ice cold water, because it doesn't help with the digestion. So, oh, nice. Very nice. So, yeah, the room temperature. I do. I don't really drink my water cold, unless I'm like really, really thirsty, and then I just like dump the pitcher into the glass and then I'm drinking it like right away. But usually my water sits out all day. And yeah, that's pretty much all I drink. There was something else too that I wanted. Oh yeah, and the crystals. So what was that card that had so for the health guys, I did mention a crystal. It's called malachite. MALAC. I'm going to put it in the deck. In the chat. So this is something that you guys can work with during this time. while we're having sleepless nights, insomnia, working overtime, dealing with some people. The malachite crystal, if you can get it. See, this is the book I was using. It's the Crystal Tarot. That's the first deck that I used with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Now that crystal or gemstone, I'm going to type it in. And, it could be for the full moon, could be for Leo season. I mean, Leo. Libra season. And Libra season. Is, and I'll spell it MALCHITE. It's like Malachi. And its property, it's a green gemstone. Also, you can use sodalite. Sodalite sounds just as it's spelled, just as it sounds. That is good with the throat chakra. Okay, yeah, this deals with the heart chakra, this malachite. And let's see how I do this. So yeah, this heart chakra thing went on for about a month now. Definitely has become a major theme, so that's good. So we're working those out. And the heart chakra has to do with love and relationships as well. So yeah, with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse for our health, some of us are really either telling the job, shove it, I'm moving on, and or in relationships, we're just not doing it. We're just not happening. New season, fall. We're coming in the fall. Some of us need to fall back from some people. Now, where is this crystal gemstone? I don't want to leave y'all hanging on what, but it definitely has to deal with the heart chakra. Is what I'm seeing here. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Well, it doesn't, other than just what it gave me a brief little description, I thought it would give me more in detail of what it meant. But anyway, heart chakra, and the message is for you guys to give and receive for the universal good. All right, so I will just put that there, and then, yep. Thank you, Lotus. That's right. Yeah, and soda light. I wear that because sometimes the communication be off, and you got to say some things. Listen, you're not responsible for how people interpret what you need to say. The fact is you just say it. That's it. You're not responsible for how people are going to perceive it, receive it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's when the back and forth happens, because you're going back and forth trying to really explain yourself, and some people just don't get it. And it's like, I really don't have the time. I don't have the currency to be going back and forth. Some people love that type of attention, where they're just going back and forth with somebody. Nope. Oh, really? Your daughter? You look like you in your 20s. Talking about my daughter's learning. Wow. Okay. Because you're looking like you're in your 20s. Good. I started teaching. I actually started doing little things. Didn't I saw a 44 number that came up? It says right in the general reading. I said somebody is 44 or could be 44, and they're going through this stuff. So, yeah, I started showing my daughter because she kept asking me, "Mom, how do you?" And I wasn't really ready for her to do it because she's young, not young, but you got to know when they're emotionally mature enough. And it's not a toy, it's not a game, it's not like even though Parker Brothers puts out Ouija, no, this is something very serious, and they need to be serious about that. So, right, Lotus. That's how I eat. Maybe that's why I'm so skinny too, but yeah, one meal, because think about it. Now we're going to go into health. And a disclaimer, I am no longer a medical professional, nor am I a legal advisor. However, I did work in the healthcare, and I did go to school for nutrition. But this is just things that are being brought up, and people are saying this as well, is that it takes, so if somebody ate a hamburger, or they had pot roast or roast beef, it takes 7 days for beef to digest in your system. So guess what? Monday you had a burger, and now Wednesday you want to eat it. It's sitting in your stomach still. So we need to eat less of meat products, which aren't really meat products. I still eat chicken, and turkey, but I eat it like now maybe 3 times a month, if that. I'm doing more water, fruits, vegetables. I kind of slack a little bit, but I'm more fruits, and then rice and beans, because you get the proteins from that. The peanut butters, sometimes I kind of deter, but listen, we're human at the end of the day, right? But if you can, and I stopped drinking dairy, so I have almond milk, in my tea or in my cereal, or I buy oat milk ice cream. So, and that I've been doing all that about 5 years now. So changing the diet, and I did it more for spiritual, actually. It wasn't for health reasons, because I've always been a little string bean, unless I had, I was pregnant with my kids. That's the only time the weight gain happened. But nonetheless, it was more of a spiritual thing for me, and I was watching, what is his name? See, as soon as I started talking the real stuff, the internet started acting up. Hello, Chris. Salute, Aquarius. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, listen, Aquarius is running the show all year. You guys have until December, and then no, but Aquarius is the sign. Also, we are in the age of Aquarian right now, so a lot of things are revealed to us. It's no more of a belief. It is the knowing. I know this, right? So with me changing my diet and eating, it was more to clear out my pineal gland and just become more spiritually adept or in tune. Yeah, something like that. I try to use my big words, but sometimes don't even work. I barely eat. Yeah, sometimes that happens, unfortunately. And some of us, sometimes money is an issue. And so I know that has happened with me many a times, even since growing up. I used to have mayonnaise sandwiches. There was no bologna and cheese. It'd just be mayonnaise slapped up on that Wonder Bread, and that was food. So, yeah, man, sometimes that plays a big, finances play a big picture in your diet as well. So, but know that certain foods now, especially like the beans and the lentils, legumes, they have protein in it. So, if you're eating rice and beans and that's all you can afford, you're still getting your protein, and, drink your water and you're good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Big Cat. Thank you. You guys are as well. You guys make this happen for me. So I appreciate that. I can't take, all this credit without giving it back to the audience, to the chat, to my moderators. I get comments after the lives. And again, another shout out to Miss Sharon, who is she's doing her work, and she has been very thoughtful, and also just sweet, and leaving messages to me confirming what she's been going through and how my readings have been resonating with her. So thank you. And definitely to my Miss Lotus. So what does Muslim say now? Yeah, eating. Yeah, that's it's almost ritualistic, right? Because yeah, my grandmother would cook every night. I'm just like, aren't you tired of that? But yeah, what I was saying is that you don't need to. It's really not, because you're losing some nutrients. Muslim Geechee, like Big Cat, yeah. So if you miss some meals, you can also eat like nuts, so cashews, not so much peanut, but cashews, almonds, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds definitely give you those proteins in between meals. And if you're drinking your water, you can also put chai seeds into your water, which helps you feel a little full. But they're also, nutritionally speaking, it's healthier. All right, so Muslim Geechee is like out of this world then. He's like, I don't need to eat that. My body. Yeah, some people just, I think it's also conditioned too. Some people need to eat because it's almost like they're trained, or they get upset or angry and they eat like comfort, or some just binge. It's all different mechanisms, but we do want to stay as healthy as possible. Our bodies are different from one another. So what works for somebody else might not, like I said, I've always been a string bean, since I was little. And it doesn't matter how much I eat. Like, my metabolism was so fast that it eats up and burns it out, and so, and I was always athletic as well. So I ran, I swam, bicycled. So, my body shape is different. So it might look like I might be malnutrition or malnourished or whatever the case may be. It is just what it is. And the water helps people who are looking to lose weight. It helps with that, and also maintains the weight. So I haven't gained nor lost in like a couple of years. I've kind of just stayed in that. Chickpeas, that's right, Lotus. So Muslim Geechee is a picky eater. You're sounding Aquarian, Muslim. Sounding otherworldly. Then I'm not throwing a diss. It's like, okay. So what Chris says? Chris and Big Cat are my health gurus. Swordfish, ooh, and halibut. Yeah, I don't eat any more. No pork. Haven't had pork in like 5 years, and no red meat. So I still do the turkey and the chicken, but that's becoming very far and few. Its sight is making me like, And fish and shellfish, seriously, I probably do that like maybe once a month. I don't even eat that as much. Um, yeah, then that's a problem too. Some people eat to feel full, but that's more of a mental state. That's why I said I did my change of diet more for mental and spiritual, like to clear my mind. Um, and yeah, it has worked because now this is what's been happening. It's this getting into the tarot and just tapping more into spirituality and just doing a lot of research and homework, and it's taken me on a different path. I've kind of always been there, but circumstance and life happens, and kids come along, and so some of that was suppressed. But now I have been in a different state of physical and mental that is coming back around full circle. So it's like, if you've always kind of been like a spiritual person or an empath, it really doesn't go away. It just lays dormant, and certain things have to happen. Sometimes tragic things happen, and it will wake you up again. So that's what's happening. I can't front though. I like to have my iced tea, and I know that has sugar in it, lots, and it doesn't have like date sugar. So I feel like sometimes I'm cheating, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I just drink the water afterwards. I'll just keep drinking until it flushes out. So, okay, Muslim. Pineapples do that. It helps flush out your body, and for ladies, it keeps the hoo-ha legit. More likely you can eat whatever you want as long as you know what, Big Cat? Absolutely. Because it's also in moderation. Some people don't understand that, and they binge and they eat, and that's why their diet is off. That's why they're diabetic. There's no such thing as, my mama's diabetic, I'm a diabetic. Could be. But genetically speaking, what she ate and what I ate and what grandma and great grandma ate were two different, food was fresher. There wasn't any GMOs being pumped out back in the day-os. There weren't any pesticides, right? So you could grow your garden in the 50s, 40s. And that stuff was fresh. It was coming straight from, from the animals or plants onto your plate. So that food was definitely fresher than it is now. And so this is why we're having a lot of these ailments, right? And milk, cow juice that is for cows and not for humans. And that was another thing that was causing some ailments towards me as well. And so stopping drinking cow juice, I feel a little bit better, and I'm not as inflamed. So we drink almond milk, hemp seed, coconut. Yeah, and it's moderation. You got to change, do it how I started with milk was I did organic, and then I did 2% organic, and then I started doing like half milk, half almond. But I tried different textures. So like oat and hemp were more closer to like the texture of cow juice. And then I just started to wean off, and I went into almond. Same thing with salt. Like for us, some of us Latin people, Caribbeans, we and even Southerners, they use that Larry's salt. All right, but for us, in my family, we use adobo. That's salt. I don't know that's not even salt, right? So I stopped with that, and then I never used table salt. I switched to iodine salt, and then I went to sea salt, and now I have Himalayan salt. So it's all a process. It's all, you can't just go out gusto and be like, yeah, I'm going to throw everything out my refrigerator and I'm going to, cold turkey. It's really not that easy. And if you didn't live that lifestyle, my family, we were not vegans, vegetarians, none of that, plant-based, none of that stuff. It's hard, I would say, or difficult if you're an adult trying to do that because you've been groomed a certain kind of way growing up. Oh, thank you, Muslim Gishi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, black coffee is a little strong for me. I put my little almond milk in there. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I like to have these little conversations too. It's not just the reading. But, sometimes you got to be careful because other people are getting their shadow banned. You start speaking the truth and sounding the alarm. And they want to cut you down, cut you by the legs. Yes, thank you, Big Cat. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm not sitting here wagging my finger to anybody that does the meat still or whatever the case may be. Because I know, and I started in my 41, I started. I'm 45 now. I just turned 45 back in July. So I did it in my, going into my 40s, right? So imagine somebody who's 50 or 60 that's been eating all that kind of stuff, and then to change, it's hard. And I try to advocate that towards my parents because they were of that era that, it's hard for them to conform. But small things. Take sea salt, take the table salt out of your cabinet and throw in sea salt, right? That's one thing you started working on. Take that Wonder Bread out, put in wheat bread, pumpernickel, rye. That's two things you started working on, and they're small. Before you know it, things start changing. You start getting more of the fresh, or you could get dried herbs instead of having your Lowry seasoning and the adobo. Now I threw out the adobo. I can't get rid of the sazon, but I eat that, put it in my beans, and that's it. I don't really use too much of it. Raw honey is good. Wildflower honey, date. I was about to say cocaine. I'm tired now. Not cocaine sugar. Coconut sugar. Jesus. Coconut sugar is good. Raw cane sugar is good. That's what I was trying to get out too, and it just was like cocaine. Right. I don't know whether. Jesus. Oh wow. Okay. I'm just reading back at Muslim Geechi's message. What's that talk to me more? Where I see. Oh. Thank you. You guys are here because there's spiritual rumblings going on with you guys, and so this is why you come to a Foxy Moon, and it's like, yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And I've had people say, "Nah, this ain't for me. This ain't my channel." It's not. If it's supposed to be, then it is. But other than that, Chris says 15 years with no pork. Wow, that's super duper big. Oh, I miss the oxtails. Yeah, and growing up with on my mother's side of the Jamaicans, so we would have peas and rice, oxtails, curry goat, curry lamb. Can't do it. So then so Chris says he only eats top of the line beef, porterhouse steak, and short rib, and everything. Yeah, and that's moderation, Chris. That's what I'm saying. You eat it once in the blue moon, but if you're eating that all the time, your it's pumping overtime. Think about pancreas, your liver, your digestive tract. It can't hold but so much, and now you're pumping in ground beef on Monday. You having steak on Wednesday. You're gonna do banh mi on Sunday, which is roast pork. Slow down. Thank you, Muslim Geechee. Yes, so butt down. Ooh, yeah, I love mangoes. So basil, rosemary, sage. I use pink. Right. A little bit of Mrs. Dash. Let me tell you something about Mrs. Dash. I love it. And especially that garlic mix, the garlic melody. I use Mrs. Dash. Big cat. I don't know what. I feel like Rick James now. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I ain't touched that stuff, but my head is like, poof. A friendly reminder to a line, right? That basically is what I'm saying to somebody. Yeah, go ahead and do a line. They're like, Foxy move, crazy out there. Oh, good. Yeah, I was like, let me put this on now instead of the hip hop music, because getting into that spiritual, and sure enough, doing the reading is like people are gonna get elevated to being high priest and priestess. What? This is on YouTube, and who is this? This is Shango and Oya, mother and father. So yeah. You have to work, be easy with your body. Yeah, and actually this is these are African singers. So again, when I was getting into getting back into myself, I wanted to get these kind of songs, because when I went to get readings, that's what the lady was listening to, and I was like, that resonated with me. And so I just started finding more songs like this, spiritual songs, and doing meditations. I would do my yoga. So yeah, the YouTube is a blessing and a curse sometimes, because you can find different megahertz and frequencies to help you, get grounded. And if you're working on your heart chakra, they have that. If you're working with your, solar plexus or your crown chakra, it's all different things out there. And I like that. And so, yeah, I figured let me put this on for you guys, for myself as well. Isn't it, Chris? God, that oxtail, boy, oh boy. And then when, because I'm in the Bronx, I'm in the hood. And so bodegas, real bodegas, the mom and pop bodegas, not the deli that has the Middle Easterners running the show. No, these are Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. And so they cook the food in there. Big Cat know what I'm talking about. Oof. The oxtails with the sofrito. Chris, why you started all this? Damn it. Chris. Why you got me on there? I'm like this now. And Christmas time or holidays, we would cook, we'd make the beignet, which again is roast pork. Oh really, Muslim Geechee? Okay. We in the boroughs. Oh, okay, good. He says I could cook. So so for Thanksgiving or Christmas, my stepmother would make beignet. So when I started becoming, I guess, knowledge or something, I don't know, my little journey, she didn't make an additional meat for me, but what she did was, she used to get pasteles, and pasteles are like, it's kind of like an empanada. How can I explain this? It's mashed up potatoes or plantains, green bananas mashed up, right? And then it's got chickpeas in it. Some people put raisins, olives, pork, chicken, and beef, right? So got, in addition to getting the pork pateles, she would get the chicken for me. So that I would eat that. And then I would eat the potato salad and the green salad and the rice and beans. But I wouldn't do the pork. So she made accommodations. So my family, because I was the only one, and they were just like, why don't you just eat this and shut up? And I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm good. But she made accommodations. So Christmas is not going to be the same. And she passed away 2 years ago. So, but yeah, man. So I don't do it. These kids, I don't cook it either, and they're mad at me. They don't eat pork chops. They'll eat pork chops outside the home. But now, since they haven't eaten it in a long time, they don't like it. It messes their stomach up. My son and my little one, they're like, it's nasty. My stomach is off the hook. What is this lotus? Ooh, oxtail with peppers and onions and peas. Come on, y'all. I'm salivating. And I couldn't really cook oxtails. Whoa, really, Big Cat? That 2 hours. You know, making up for lost time. But I appreciate that you guys are here. We're having our own little dialogue. So I know others who will come in later. I think it was about an hour in total with or maybe 30 minutes. So you guys can, I don't know how I can make the messages in the beginning of the thing, but you know, this is how we do at the end. Because then I haven't done this in a while either. I haven't had my own little side talk either. So we're catching up. It's all good. It's like Wednesday. It's like Thursday. It's like Friday right now. That's what I'm getting. And thanks to Big Cat and Lotus for holding me down. I think Big Willie came through earlier. Thank you. I could cook anything, even black rice. Ooh. Me and rice is like a love-hate relationship. It's either it comes out mushy. It hasn't gotten mushy like that in years. Or it comes out like hard. And I usually buy jasmine rice. I grew up with Uncle Ben's, but we're like, and so I buy jasmine rice or basmati. I used to do Carolina, but I was like, I don't like the texture. What? Don't know. Big Cat, does that mean you gotta go and handle it? Aw. Get your crock pot. And so, yeah, I was thinking about that too, Lotus. Or like the rice cooker. Yeah, exactly. Lotus, rice cooker. Here comes Chris with all this mess. Chris says stuffed Cornish hen is my new Thanksgiving. I know each person is really different than fried turkey. I've had fried turkey like once. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the dog is out of control. He's like, I got the blookie. And that dog is not a cat. There's no lying lies here. Okay. Yeah, did she get like any punctures, Big Cat? No, I missed it. I didn't even know that was real. I didn't know that was real until I saw like everybody, until I saw it posted with the verses. I was like, that really happened? Okay. So who do you think won? Because I didn't watch that. And then the political side of me was like, so did y'all all get the Jabberwocky to go in to do all that? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Bad doggy. What kind of dog do you have? I had to get rid of mine because I couldn't maintain her. And nobody else wanted to walk her. And, obviously in New York, and I don't have an elevator. So I had to walk up and down, hot, rain, snow. And nobody was really doing that. So I was just like, fate had it where I couldn't keep her. But I had her for 3 years, raised her from when she was a puppy. And that potty training, my dad told me, he was like, what was wrong with you? You gotta, like take care of them like they're babies. Sure enough. But like I said, they had it and I couldn't keep her any longer. So I just have my 2 cats. Yeah, okay. I washed my rice, but it's just like the problem with me is that I don't do I don't measure. So I'll throw in like, oh yeah, that looks good enough. And then there's like rice to feed, my whole block. There's like 2 people eating and I got enough to feed my whole damn neighborhood. So Muslim Geechee said he ate gator. I've had frog legs. That was back in the days. And my parents hoodwinked me into thinking it was chicken. Otherwise, I wouldn't have eaten it. Then they told me after I ate it, while I was still sitting there. And that was frog legs. Chris says that you was using the B word too much. And he's always using the N word too. Like, whatever, Fat Joe. Dude, you had frog legs yesterday. Oof. They were tender. Now, I liked the verses that was with the locks. And they were so bad now I can't even remember who they were. Dipset. The locks definitely brought it back to what hip hop, what rap, what battle rap, what it really is. And I appreciated that. That was the last verses. I watched Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown's verse. I love that. That was good. And who else? The Fabulous one. I had rewatched DMX and Snoop. So I didn't really watch all the different verses. Lotus, right? Because then when you have all the kids, it's like, I'm gonna just throw all this rice in there. They'll eat that. And we'll be having rice and beans for days. Yeah, right. You want to make sure that no affection sets in. Yeah, I don't blame you then, Big Cat, to want to get the kablamma. I definitely would have beat that. I would have beat that dog senseless. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, wait, what how Fat Joe talks, Muslim Geechee? Yeah, I don't know. I have my reservation. I have my reservations about a few people with the industry, but then the 13th, hold on, what was the 13th? So Monday. Oh yes, that's right, Chris, and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good versus. Well, because New York is like the melting pot, it's diversity, so you don't really need to. It'd be nice to travel, but you'll find everybody here from other countries right here, and we got the whole world in our hand in New York City. Yes. So the verses with those guys, they were good. Oh, right. And so Tupac had the 20th anniversary of when he passed away on the 13th. Now, if y'all know me, you know me. I'm a big Tupac soldier. I won't say fan. I'm a soldier. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see the Patti LaBelle Lotus. I didn't know that they had one. I think didn't Monica have one too? I heard. Yeah, who was she going against? Keisha Cole. I heard that one was bad. Keisha Cole sitting there, or they had. It was a mess. Yeah, everyone was in there. Right, Geechee. Yeah, and the N word is kind of like they say as a term of endearment. I don't talk. I don't say that. And back in the days for me growing up here, it would be we would say B, like not but not B, like we'd be like, yo, what's up, B? Or it'd be everything else but the N word. And that's because growing up, knowing what it stood for, it was just like, if you said that to somebody, you really being derogatory towards them. And that hurt more saying that to somebody. Now it's like they say, oh, it's a term of endearment or affection. I'm like, I guess so. I'm not going to wag my finger towards them because they say it, but it's just not in my vocabulary like that. Brandy versus Monica, right? Wow, Costa Rica and Panama. Yeah, I didn't watch that. What kind of you make bean pies? What you make? Okay, like that. Yeah, we need to have. Since they took out a lot of these vocational programs in the schools, boys really do need to know how to cook. It's not a role. It's not girls do this and boys do that. They should know as well. My son, I showed him. Was my sous chef in the kitchen, and so certain dishes he makes better than me. And I'm like, the rest of the family like, ooh, this is good. And then they'll say, don't tell mom though, it's better. They're like, and he loves to cook. He loves to eat and he loves to cook. He's a Taurus. So it's important that these life skills. Now, you don't like to do it. That's one thing, right? If you don't love to cook, but you should know how to throw down some food. Don't sit here and wait for a woman, because nowadays some of these girls don't know how to cook either. So y'all both gonna be looking at Grubhub like, what are we eating tonight? Okay, Muslim teacher. And he's an Aries. I see it. Lotus says lunch. Ooh, yeah, sweet potato. Bean pies, but I love sweet potato. Sweet potato pie, baked sweet potato, candied sweet potato. Yeah, so it's a necessity that it's not just a gender thing. It's not, oh, the boys take out the garbage. No, y'all take out the garbage, clean, mop, sweep, dust, and go make some baked chicken and rice and beans. Okay. How about that? And females too. The faucet's broken. Go get yourself a screwdriver, a wrench,